Well, where's my brush? Well, somebody's on the porch. You want to come in the house? Down in the dumps. Down in the dumps. Got three on the porch. Come in the house. I know it's after midnight here. I'm just down in the dumps. Out of all my sister-in-laws, my two favorite ones was the oldest one and the youngest one. And those two don't get along, which is kind of sad. But my oldest sister-in-law died today. And my daughter and her were extremely close. She's extremely close to the youngest one and the oldest one. I feel so bad for my daughter. When Jennifer was born, a lot of people in the family was extremely jealous of Jennifer because most of the family just absolutely adored my daughter. They they and Gay just loved her to death. And I have a lot of affection for Gay, and I have a lot of affection for Annie. Annie, wow. And plus, I got my new computer today. Got everything set up, and now when I try to go back on, it won't let me in because it wants a PIN number, and I can't remember setting the darn PIN number when I set that thing up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't like the way this thing is set up. I don't. I just don't. Um, I'm sitting too low in the picture. I'm not. There I am, about the middle, but up. I need to be higher. Uh, but yeah, Gay died. I'm fixing to go to bed. I just wanted to mention that. I don't know. Of course, I can't go to her funeral. It's in North Carolina. Uh, hey, Lisa. My oldest sister-in-law died. The one I love. Uh, I, she was my favorite sister-in-law, and She was my daughter's favorite aunt, and she passed away today, and she was pushing 90. She's probably about 88. Uh, and that only leaves, well, I got two or three more sister-in-laws that's married to some of my brother-in-laws. But my younger sister-in-law, my wife's baby sister, she's still living, and she's a little bit younger than me. And she, Annie, she has some sorry ass brother-in-laws, and all of her brother-in-laws, except me, was always trying to hit on her and stuff, and want to do some hanky panky, even though they were married to uh, her sisters. And she always said she loved me so much because I was the only brother-in-law that never hit on her. That's a sad thing, but she's like a daughter to me, because she was. Matter of fact, the day that me and my wife got married, she stayed out of school to go with us to Franklin to get married. And she always said, and I kid her to this day about that, she always said, I hope I can find somebody just like you. And when she gets ticked off, pissed off at me about something, I say, remember that time you said you want to marry somebody like me? Oh, and and Gay always, back when All in the Family was popular and everything. I think that was back in the '60s and '70s. And I wasn't wearing a beard or a mustache or anything. And I we lived in Hickory, the home place is up in Nantahala, North Carolina. And one time we went to Nantahala, and I went walking in the house, and I had a sporting nice little mustache and everything. And Gay just got to laugh. She laughed so hard she peed on herself. she, she said I look like Meathead. That's what Archie Bunker called Mike, Meathead, dead from the neck up. But I got a lot of good memories. Lisa, why are you up so late? Uh, but really, really sad. She remarried. Matter of fact, uh, well, she outlived all of her husbands except this one she's married to now. Um, but you can't do nothing about life. Life goes on. Lisa says she's got insomnia. Well, I'll be asleep quick as my head hits the pillow. But and my new computer come in today, and I got everything set up. And then when I set it back down and I tried to get back on, I can't get on because it wants a PIN number. And I swear to God, I don't remember setting no PIN number. And I tried every number I could think of that I would use, and it's none of them. So there's a way you can get into it and bypass that. But if somebody on YouTube would do that for me. But you know, I'm 82 and I don't pity me. I'm just trying to remember the last time I actually saw Gay. They used to come down here quite a bit. And her husband, she's married to now, he's really wealthy. And they come down here and they go buy a house, pay cash for it. And then when they come back a month or two later, they would sell the house at a profit. And then they turn right around and buy another one and repeat it again a couple of months later. Sell it, buy another one. I think he did that 4 or 5 times. I'm not sure, but he's right wealthy. And I don't know how he got that wealthy living in Andrews, North Carolina. I don't know. I know he was a funeral director for a long time. Maybe that's how. I don't know. Anyhow, I just wanted to mention that. Uh, Maybe some people will read see this video in the morning. My neck's hurting, my ears hurting. Uh, but Lisa, I'm gonna get out of here. There's 3 people on the porch, but nobody's. But somebody left a couple thumbs up. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted from worrying about this computer and everything, and the camera. You know, I got a new camera. My daughter, she got a new GoPro 9, and everybody's been. I got that $243 that was in an account that people from GoFundMe, and people were telling me I ought to just use that to get me a new camera and stuff, and I didn't feel like doing it. But my daughter, she snuck around and went into the account and bought me the camera. So at first it bothered me, but I'm not fussing at her about it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, folks. That's my story, my sad story for tonight. I appreciate everybody that here that didn't come on the chat, but hopefully I'll get my new computer working and everything. But I still got to get my brain wrapped around the new types of of video editors. I was using Windows Movie Maker, and that went out in 2017. I can't. I had copies of it, but it was in that computer of mine that crashed. So that ain't doing me no good, and I can't. You can't get it nowhere anymore. Uh, I've been playing with a couple different. One of them's called Clip Champ, and I got a video made on that thing, and I uploaded it to my channel, and for some reason, no sound. And I can't figure out what I did wrong, so I got to go back and do that again. Jeez. Anyway, folks, I appreciate all y'all being there. My one of my favorite sister-in-laws died today, and I feel bad about that. I really feel bad for my daughter. It doesn't upset me like it does her, but it's just part of life, and everybody's gonna die. Thank you, Maggie. Uh, I've only got one sister-in-law left. I got a couple of brother-in-laws, but the family's dying out. Sure is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Uh, y'all have a good evening. What what time is it there, Maggie? You're in Guam. I think it's later on. It's probably morning there. 2:52 p.m. Wednesday. What's today? Is today? No, today's not Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's after midnight. Yeah, y'all way up ahead of us. A day ahead. But anyhow, have a good day, Maggie. And I'm thinking about you a lot, since you break me of all of your things going on with your hearing and everything. Uh, I know that's kind of rough, and you miss a lot of people are having a conversation and stuff, and you can't you can't hear everything. And my daughter said something to me the other day about, I forget what it was, but later on she was telling me something, and I said, I didn't know. She said, well, I told you. She said, if you can't hear me, just tell me, and I'll get up in the ear. But if I can't hear, I don't know if she's telling me something to tell her to get up in my ear and tell me, right? Don't that make sense? Uh, but anyway, um, it's rough life sometimes. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Sad story today, but uh, I wished I could go up to North Carolina to her funeral, but I can't do it. Can't do it. Anyway, that's my story. My thoughts for today. I'll see you. Holy crap! Look at my wrist. Can y'all see that? Look at that. What the heck if I had that laying in? I'll go wash that before I go to bed. I ain't taking a bath, but I didn't know I had that much on me. All right. See you in the next one. Night, Lisa. Night, Maggie. And whoever else is in there. There's six on the porch. Two is in the chat. So I don't know who you other folks are, but appreciate you dropping by, and leave me a thumbs up if you would, please. I would appreciate it so much. You know what? Let me talk about 20 more seconds, so I'll go over 20 minutes. I don't like to make real short videos, but I'm just about to pass 20 minutes. So, anyhow, whew, man, I am tired. All right, guys, I'm out of here. See you. Let me see what I do here. End stream. And